Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy here, with a quick recap of last week's offshore rig market highlights. This week saw Island Drilling ink a contract with Dana Petroleum for Midwater Semi Island Innovator to undertake 3 firm wells in the UK. There is also a 1-well option available to the operator. The firm duration is for around 80 days, with a further 30 days if the option is exercised. It is currently expected that operations will commence in April of next year. In Southeast Asia, PV Drilling secures work for 2 of its jackups, namely PV Drilling 6 and PV Drilling 1. SK Innovation selected PV Drilling 6 to drill its 1 exploration well in Block 16-2 offshore Vietnam. The work will commence in direct continuation of its prevailing contract with PVEP and last for around 90 days. Jackup PV Drilling 1 has been contracted by Japan Vietnam Petroleum Company for 2 firm wells plus 1 short optional well in Block 15-2 offshore Vietnam. The work, which is in direct continuation of its prevailing contract with VSP, is estimated to commence in April of next year, with the firm wells expected to last around 48 days, plus 14 days for the option. Thereafter, the rig will mobilise to the Gulf of Thailand for a 5-well campaign starting in June of 2023, keeping the rig busy into October 2023. In the Middle East, Saudi Aramco has contracted 3 Coastal jackups, namely Coastal Confidence, Coastal Hunter and Coastal Power. The contracts are all for 5 years firm, with 2-year options on the back end, with work scheduled to commence between July and September of next year. Also this week, Gulf Drilling jackup Al Jazra is in receipt of a 2.5-year extension from Qatar Gas, which will keep the rig occupied through May of 2025. Some of the drilling activities this week include ExxonMobil designating ultra-deepwater drillship Stena Karen to drill the Fangtooth SE-1 appraisal well offshore Guyana. The rig is contracted through the middle of 2023, although options, which are likely to be exercised, will keep her occupied into 2024. The rig was used by the operator to drill the Sailfin 1 and Yarrow-1 exploration wells, both of which have been reported as discoveries. In Norway, Odfjell Drilling ultra-deepwater semi deep-sea Stavanger is now drilling Equinor's Othello North prospect in production licence 124. Prior to this, the rig drilled Wildcat well 6607/12-5 in production licence 943. However, the well was deemed dry. The operator has the rig contracted under a wells-based contract which currently runs into the 4th quarter of 2023. This week saw the NPD approve a drilling permit for Neptune Energy's Calypso prospect in production licence 938, and as reported on the 18th of October, the PSA granted consent to drill well 6407/8-8S using Odfjell Drilling Midwater Semi Deep Sea Yantai. It is now understood the rig has departed CCB and is currently drilling. Transocean ultra-deepwater drillship Deepwater Atlas, which is the world's first 8th generation drillship with a 20k BOP system, has commenced its maiden contract with Beacon Offshore in the US Gulf of Mexico. The rig arrived at the operator's Shenandoah field in Walker Ridge, Block 51, on the 26th of October. The operator has the rig contracted until July 2024, during which time it will undertake 15k as well as 20k drilling. And finally this week, Diamond Offshore ultra-deepwater semi Ocean Great White arrived at Kishorn in UK waters ahead of its 5 firm plus options contract with BP. The rig still has around 3 months of contract preparation work to be undertaken before commencement of the contract. Also this week, jackups Arab Drill 110 and Arab Drill 120 have been loaded onto the heavy lift vessel Seaway Osprey to commence the voyage to the Middle East. Arabian Drilling has bareboat chartered the units from Keppel Fells for contracts with Saudi Aramco for a firm period of 3 years, plus a 1-year option. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening, and I hope you found this of interest. For more information on RigLogics, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.